make the difference between a really carving that's really full of character and a carving that's kind of so-so, you know. A lot of times it's in the eyes. You have a good eye, the rest of the carving you can kind of be so-so. You have a bad eye, a good carving can look really bad. Okay, I'm going to take some wood on that cheek out from underneath that bag. Seems like every time I try to use that V-tool on this wood, it just breaks it apart. Okay. One more time. Get the gouge. See if I can save this eye. Sometimes you just do it at the wrong angle, which I did in the beginning trying to hold it in the camera, and really hard to recover. Alright, this eye right here needs a little bit more taken down and rounded off. He looks a little too bug-eyed. Usually you need to round it off a little better and carve it down some when they look fishy. You know what those fish eyes look like? It just looks like he's bugging at you. Usually if you shave it down into the corners and take some of it down, that really takes care of the bug-eyed look. You might have to round it towards the bottom too, so just so you know, that's how you troubleshoot those. Okay, I'm going to add some lines for the nose. I'm still playing with that left eye. Not for the nose. For the mustache. We're going to add some lines for that. And pretty much sand them up. And once we sand them up, you can stain them, you can paint them. Sometimes it helps to extend the corner of the eye a little bit if you're not getting the effect you want. It helps bring it out too. Make sure that lid extends a little more than you thought you might want it. There. Okay, now if I shaved all that up and got my shadows right, he won't look bad. Sand them down. Now, same thing, I'm just going to add the V-tool. I'm going to get the V-tool and try and cut some lines. One last time. I'm going to take it from underneath and see if it helps any. Just a couple of lines. Try not to make them too straight. It's working good on the mustache. That's where we took so much down. We're into the good wood here, so it's cutting like it should. So the mustache should come out pretty good. Got all the breaking out. Just a couple of lines. Try not to make them too straight. Put a little curve in them, you know. The other side, I really recommend doing this from the bottom up. Tends to cut a lot better if you're using a V-tool. Of course, it depends on what you're doing, what carving and the way the grain's running, but on this piece, from the bottom up seems to be working best. Okay, maybe one more. Now take a couple little ones up here by the nose. Be careful, don't run into your nose. Pretty much finished. Sand them down a little. Oh, that's what we forgot. That's what I forgot. We have to give him some eyebrow lines. He's got no eyebrows. I'm going to do the same thing with the V-tool. I'm going to run real lightly. Might have to hold him this way. And I'm just going to make a couple of lines with my V-tool. Try not to break the wood out, because that's where they seem to break out all the time. Up in here. Yeah. V-tool isn't going to work that great. This one might work pretty good. Nope, it's breaking out a little there too. But you get the idea. Give them a couple little divots up there. You have a problem, go to your Dremel. Use a little bit, maybe put them in. And sand it down. Any kind of contrast that you break up a little bit, it breaks up a little bit, it's going to look pretty good. I'm going to brush them off. And we pretty much have a rolling pin that we bought at the dollar store. I'll try it. There we go. Get you to see them a little better. On the side. Yeah, you can stain him. You could paint him. You could do a lot. I have a light on over here. I'm gonna try it. See if I move that light. You can see him any better. Let's try that. Walking in front of the camera and everything else. You can see him any better without that light glaring. Okay. He looks kind of bright in the camera. But that's our rolling pin. Got it at the flea market. You can get them at the dollar store for $1. Nice little afternoon project. Thanks for watching. And I look forward to carving with you again really soon.